Okay, time for an example. Let's see. So, yes, I'm on the bus. We've just played a cricket match. Can't remember how we did. Our school didn't do very well at cricket, but I was a pretty decent bowler. Not much of a batsman back then. I'm sitting on the bus, and we're all ready to drive off home, back to school. Okay, so we're on an away match, and we're being driven back to the school to be picked up by parents and then taken home. And as we're driving away in the minibus, this guy behind me says, "Hey, you've got a serious problem." I'm looking at what? And he's an older guy sitting about 3 or 4 seats back. You've got a serious problem. What is your problem? And he started to keep going like this. So this had stuck with me up until recently. It just surfaced, and I thought, I'm going to deal with this. And I'll show you how I dealt with it in another video. I pictured, this is what, 40 years later, I pictured this guy's face, the blonde hair, okay, the smugness, the expression on his face, trying to humiliate me in front of everybody else on that bus, and nobody else would stand up for me, and I certainly wasn't going to stand up for me. So he knew I was easy prey. So I could see him. I could hear his voice. "Hey, you got a problem." Okay, that made me physically scared inside at the time, and then emotionally, that was the scared sensation. Physically, I then felt the dread. I felt that tension, that feeling in my stomach. So I saw his face, I heard his words, I felt it in my body, in my stomach, solar plexus, chest, and then emotionally, I was afraid. There was no taste and smell, nothing triggering there, and I made it mean, okay, weakness, timid, submissive, for me, pathetic. That was still alive. What is the point in me holding on to that? There's a saying which I live by. What you choose to hold on to, you get to keep and use against yourself and the world. What you choose, I chose to hold on to that and not do anything about it for 40 years. I would then hurt myself with. That guy, I don't even know if he's still alive. Don't know who he was. Can't remember his name. He does not deserve to be in my head. I deserve to be in my head. He does not deserve to affect my body. I deserve to influence and affect my body. He doesn't. Take back the power. Deal with the memory. Deal with the emotions. So I saw his face. I heard his words. It made me feel a certain way emotionally and physically. And I made it mean I just was weak. I couldn't stand up for myself. What I was able to do, I was able to address that memory and eliminate and dissolve the words that he said, the picture that I saw, the emotions, the physical sensations, and what I made it mean. What did I need to do back there? What did I need back then? Confidence, self-respect, self-belief. What would I have liked to have done instead? Told him to shut up or shut his mouth, or just sat there and just ignored him, whatever it might be. But that would have been a positive outcome for me. I would have done it from a place of empowerment. We're not going to look in trouble, but we do respect ourselves. The bully would sense that. What does the bully not want to do? The bully wants to make you feel small and squirm and embarrassed and ashamed and humiliated. They will not want you being confident, because then they are not being effective, and they'll look stupid in front of their friends. They'll look stupid in front of their people that support them. They'll feel embarrassed. They'll feel humiliated. Their power will have gone. So this is why a bully falls away, because they do not want to feel the way they're trying to make you feel. So I have been able to change that memory. We adjust what we hold. It doesn't mean it didn't happen. We adjust it. What is the benefit to having this on play? Can you imagine on your phone? You're trying to concentrate, you've got your headphones in, and you're playing some awful music or some horrible film that you don't want to hear or see or view or whatever. Why would you put yourself through that constantly? Why would you hold on to this hurt? Get rid of it. I'll show you how to do that. Press stop on that horror movie in your mind. Dilute it. Take out all the hurt. Take the wisdom that was then, this is now. What did I need back then? Give it to yourself now. Rehearse, rehearse, rehearse. Store that in your mind. That's your new response. Doesn't matter what age you are. You can do this. The problem is, the older we get, the more we've experienced, so the more we have to clear. But it can be done. You deserve this. I will show you how to break this spiral of abuse. I will show you exactly how the bullies will fall away. These skills have been taught to me, and some that I have created myself. I have gone through hell and come out the other side. I'm not a victim, I'm a survivor. You are not a victim, you're a survivor. And I'm going to empower you as an adult, a teen, or a young person, a parent, a teacher, a caregiver, whoever it is. I'm going to show you exactly what I did to dissolve the hurt and to replace it with empowerment. This is a process, this is a journey. And if I can do it, you can do it. That guy in the minibus doesn't even fizz on me now. He's not hurting me anymore. There was only that moment, but then for 40 years on and off, I was the one hurting myself. I took back my power. I care about how I feel physically, emotionally, and I took back my power. I cleared that memory. I dissolved the hurt. It doesn't have any effect on me anymore. And if I could transport myself back to then, the result would have been different.